So, I'm going to share with you guys a couple of methods of language study that we've been implementing. And this is kind of like the idea of teaching a kid a language that you're not fluent in. And for me, I am teaching our son Hindi and sign language, and then we're doing some Latin, mostly just root words. I don't know if we will dive into Latin later, but also like we'll read books in Spanish, and he's around other languages a bit. But this is I'm using it for Hindi. I think this method will work for Spanish really well too. So I'm kind of combining three different methods. You've got Charlotte Mason, you've got the Talkbox Mom method, which is how the company does it. And then there's this book is super helpful. It's kind of like tied it all together. So the Charlotte Mason method is where you take a phrase of some sort. So like you give the child a book, lay low, take the book. So you say, take the book, they take it. You open the book, you close the book, you take the book back. And so you're doing give me the book, take the book, open the book, close the book. And you're just doing those things over and over. It's like you're doing these things and you're modeling them and you're practicing them. And so we've done that. So that's super helpful. I think that's kind of like the Charlotte Mason inspired from Simply Charlotte Mason I watched a video on. So I'm not an expert on any of this, but this is working in our house. So okay, so that's the Simply Charlotte Mason or the Charlotte Mason language learning method of language study, language learning. The Talkbox Mom, they don't have the language I want. I want Hindi. I've emailed them a couple times about creating it. I'm not fluent enough to do it. I kind of don't know if anyone who's actually teaching their kids Hindi and is fluent would be interested in the resource, or like it's just that Hindi is just a weird language for resources. Like Duolingo, Hindi is the least developed language for the number of users there. It's like the second least or the least developed language for the number of users studying it. And that's partially because of like it's a lingua franca, but it's like the language of the people, like the language that's spoken in communities, but it's not really a native language. There's not a huge emphasis on it being perfect, it seems like. People speak it, but a lot of people are not fluent at it. Like when I was really studying in it, I have a lot of South Indians that could speak well and understand it way better than me. Be like, oh, your Hindi's really good because like my grammar, like so it's just things like that. Where it's just kind of different. It's a different language for studying, and so there's not quite the same need of it as other languages. So I think that's part of how that all came to be. So in this book, though, I think this book takes that idea. So I did the Charlotte Mason. I explained. Oh, so Talkbox Mom takes languages, and they send you a box each month, and you use the languages in your daily life. You have an encyclopedia dictionary. You have like all these different resources for using this language in a certain setting or certain place. And so I made a list inspired by that of a bunch of different settings and situations to use Hindi. So here is the first list. You can see I have like, and I use ChatGPT to make this, and most of them are pretty accurate to like what I've heard, and they match what I would do. Sorry, my dog is licking herself. I've put up like 17 different settings for this video, like different places in our living room, and not like the lighting is ridiculous. It's too full sun, it's too shaded. Like anyways, it's just weird. And now my dog's licking herself on my leg. So this is the first list I did. So you can see like clothing, weather, colors, arts and crafts. And then I picked the ones that are the most practical in that. And I have probably like 10, 15 lists. I have more pages of lists, but I picked those and the ones that like we can act. So both things that we can act out and things that we do every day. So like I have my little one get his plate out of his plate and his bowls and his cups and stuff out of his drawer. And so like things like open the drawer, close the drawer. So that's like super simple things. And you can do open the book, close the book, open the window, open the door, we did toy chest day, open the toy chest today, open the bag, open the, like, I was gonna say book again. But you can do a lot of those. And so then like take and give are really, you can give me the book, give me the ball, give me the car, give me the toy, give me like any of those things. So those are some phrases that are super easy to use throughout your day. And so that's the Talkbox Mom method, which I really is good, but it's hard if you don't have a lot of object vocabulary, which Hindi uses. This is speak Hinglish, how to teach your children to speak English. And a lot of Hindi speakers use the like English words for things, and it's very common. So like my son knows how to say like topi wala, which means like not topi wala, or turban or topi wala, which would be like guy with the turban or guy with the topi, the hat, which is a hat. But you can do like blue wala backpack is not even a weird, like you're saying like the blue backpack. Blue wala backpack is just like the blue one. Blue and backpack are both in English, right? So like it's more English than it is Hindi. But if you don't know wala, like or the how that's used, you don't understand it. So this book takes the emphasis off of vocabulary and puts it onto the verbs. And so then you use the verbs primarily to communicate the concept, and it doesn't worry about grammar so much, which I think for teaching a kid, it makes a lot of sense. And also another thing, like my little one's 4, he's not quite there to do this, but like a lot of times, like he'll ask an adult, like "Kaise ho aap?" and they're like, "Oh, you speak Hindi, kiya bye," like, but in Hindi, and they'll be like, "Oh, kaise ho tu?" Like, "How are you back?" And he's just like, "I don't know what, like, I don't know what all you said." Um, and so what I'm working on with him is just responding, "I'm good. I'm good too. I'm good, thank you." Like any of those responses, just trying to get into like, no matter what, when you say "Kaise ho" to an Indian, whenever whatever they say back, if you just say, "I'm good, thank you," like that is enough to keep the conversation going, and then they'll most likely use a lot of English. And so that so then this one talks about, like, this one does it with different topics, like it has school, grade, hobby, like what are you doing, getting to know someone. So like all you have to do is listen for a school, all you have to do is listen for a name. So tumka naam kya hai, so like all you have to do is listen for naam, tumka naam, naam, like all you need is that one word. And then you can say Marin, like you can respond to these things. And so I think this one makes it really practical. And it also has been really encouraging to just use the English words for things. And like my 4-year-old, he knows like milk. He knows several Hindi words. He knows milk. He knows hat. He might know food. It's hit and miss. He kind of knows tub or box or container. I think I said hat already. He knows milk. He knows kitab. He knows book. Like he knows a lot of things in Hindi. And so like we can add those in, but just getting the structure. And so it's been really great. So combining those 3 methods, like wait here, stay there, go there, come here quickly. Those things we've been able to practice at parks and in the community and like walking around and at the house. And it's a lot of fun to practice them. And so it's like it's a game because we're doing the actions from the Charlotte Mason method. It's really practical things around the house from the Talk Box Mom method. And then this one just takes a lot of the pressure off. I do think this method would be great for Spanish, especially in our area where like there's a lot of Spanglish. Yeah, I think those 2 languages, I think, be really good for Hindi and Spanish. Yeah. So anyways, that's kind of the method that we're using, and it's actually working. And I'll show you, we've been doing about 2 to 3 phrases a week. Excuse me, adding new ones. I think we're going to review, because I'm not even remember. The Hindi I know isn't like these types of phrases. And so it's really been good for me too. But like, so give me my something. We're starting to add my to it. So we're just like give me, give you, give me and take. We've done. But I'm starting to add like your thing, my thing. Just your and my, the possessive pronouns. Is that right? Anyways. Yeah, I think that's right. We're going out. We're adding this. We went over these this week, but they haven't stuck yet. So we're going out. Let's go. He knows come quickly. He knows go quickly. He knows wait here. He knows wait there. He knows take my hand, which I forget that one, but he knows take my hand. And we've worked on get in the car. Let's go to the car. He knows open and close really well. He knows come quickly. I think I said that, come quickly, go quickly. Yeah, so those are some of the ones, like, but you can do a lot with it. Like you can play a lot with it. He used to know like water, in water. We did a lot of water play when he was like 1 and 2, 2 and 3, maybe 1 and 2, 3, early 3s. We did a lot of water play. And so we did, he knew like put the thing in the water, fill it with water. And like, so in Hindi too, there's karo, which means to do. So like you can do almost any English verb, like fill karo would be fill, you fill it. Under karo, like upper, up, down, like you can do, Hindi grammar is just unique, I think. But I think Spanish, I think you could do that in the home enough to get it working. And like talk to a Spanish speaker to help with that. I think. But there's more. I'm not showing, I don't have it on this list. But anyways, but he knows quite a few phrases. And so that's, and part of it, like I'm not thinking of them now because we're not doing the things, but like, if we were doing the things, they might come up as well. So anyways, I think that's kind of the method we're using. We're doing about 2 to 3 phrases a week, sorry. Yeah, it's been really great. So hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions. Take care. Bye.